Hello, everybody. How's it going? Hang on a second, I have an echo somewhere. Yes. Okay. I had my stream monitor open, and the audio was getting picked up there. I don't think it came through stream, though, so. This is why we... I mean, maybe it did. I'm guessing that you meant cat litter. I don't know what cart litter... Do carts need litter? I'm kind of curious now. It's okay, man. I do genuinely think that you can get your shit in order. Just deal with that shit and then we'll be good. Anyway. So today, I think I mentioned in the last stream that I was thinking of doing coding today. I've decided to push that off to Thursday because today I'm just not really feeling the coding process. Which probably begs the question of what we're doing today, unless you looked at the stream title. But yeah, I have been doing some research and looking for new, you know, perfectly legitimate software to use to run the SoulSilver randomizer. And luckily enough, I found something that seems to be more stable. I haven't tried using it while running OBS. That's very much a today thing. But even just like setting it up, it just seemed a little bit more stable than what I was using before. So we're returning to the Nuzlocke. However, that also brings us to some other unfortunate news. Not only did we lose all of our progress because of the crash last time, I also lost all of the notes I had taken right after the stream crashed, which I was going to use to build back up to where we were. Literally the only thing I remember is that we caught a Cresselia and we did not catch a Mewtwo. But I'm pretty sure there were like 2 other Pokemon that we caught and just do not remember all of it. So, unfortunately, we're going to be starting back from just getting in Blackthorn before doing any of the hunting. So we're going to have to retread some old ground. But I figured that doing that would be, like, I was kind of split on it. Because I do, like, I've wanted to stay as, like, true to this run and not, like, get any do-overs. But in this specific instance, it was just, like, I was lacking enough information, and I felt like going back and trying to, like, recreate all of that off of, like, loose memory would not be fair. And I would be lying. I'm finally starting to do works on like editing down videos to get them on the VOD channel. So I have had like the VOD viewer experience in mind, and I figured instead of having a giant gap in the VOD, it might just be better to have the whole picture available. So yeah, we're gonna redo that section, keep the rules the same. Like, we have a little bit of extra info, but honestly, I don't think it'll affect too much. The only thing that we really do know that gives us an unfair advantage is the first couple members of Claire's team. And how she has a bullshit Kingdra, so... But yeah, that is the plan for today. Which hopefully shouldn't take too long, especially since we kind of know what we're doing. Let's start transitioning over, shall we? All right. So yeah, back into it we go. I'm also recognizing that I am really good at just going real fast through my opening chat stuff. Oh, hang on. Also, if audio is off by any means, let me know, because I haven't had a chance to do a lot of audio balancing on this. Oh, shoot, that's a hand dune. You know what? I said that we had learned quite a bit of information, and yet I still forgot to put a Pokemon on the team that is good at capturing stuff, so apparently I'm not good at learning. Okay, let's see. Wait, hold on. There was... Who has... You have an abysmal attack. But you also have very good... Okay. Very good moves. Got special attacks. Right, Deku. Okay. Oh. Houndoom with Aquatail. Yeah, sure, why not? That makes sense. Oh. Well then. Fury Cutter? Man, why is this thing causing so much pain? I'm just gonna start throwing balls. Let's see. Okay. I think Deku survives one more of these. Oh. Yeah, I should have switched out earlier. Okay. So it has water and fire moves. So I think we use rivers to tank these while trying to catch. Baton? It knows baton pass? What is... Okay, yeah, nope. Randomizer moveset. Oh, come on. Nah. Man, this thing just does not want to stay in a ball. Come on. Huh. Look, Houndoom. It would be great to have you. But you aren't worth losing a Pokemon over, so just thank you. All right. Any name suggestions for our good friend Houndoom here? I'm also trying to think if I can... Yeah, I like Good Boy. Except it's a girl. Wait, do we still call it boy if it's female? Oh, good dog. Here I am. Inserting pronouns where they don't need to be. There we go. Good dog. Excellent. We got good dog. Okay. And can I buy Ultra Balls here? I think I can. Wait, let's... Hang on a second. Ignore as I do some configuration on my perfectly legitimate software. What is going on here? Okay, yeah, I have no idea why my buttons were... Look, Deku, we don't need to focus on what the silly people do. The silly people just do silly things. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we just caught what was down, like, whatever route that was, 48, I think? I don't remember. But we caught something there. We can go catch something both in the Safari Zone and off the two routes that lead to the Safari Zone from Sandwood. So that's what we're gonna do. Also, I've just realized I have no idea how to actually pronounce that town name. In the Alive Box, are there any good capture guys? What do you guys got for... Oh. Yeah, Blorp could be good for capture because of Sang. That would be very good, actually. What is Ring Out's gimmick? The more HP the foe has, the greater this attack's power. Okay. Okay, cool. So I think we drop in Blorp. so that it can help us capture some stuff. And then, wait, do you know fly? Somebody knows fly, don't they? No. No, they do not. Okay, then we need to get... Then we need to get a friend from down south to help fly us somewhere. Like, Dustox doesn't learn fly, right? I don't think it does. I don't know. We'll just for a little bit have lunch migrate north. That is not what I meant to do. This is what I meant to do. Okay. Lunch. Take us to here. Hooray. I don't know why I cheered about flying to... It has been a weekend. Let me tell you. Oh. This is not... I forgot. You know what, T-Ninja? I would agree. I can very distinctly remember many people talking about how it was their favorite evolution, and all of those people getting very quiet after certain... Oh, I needed to switch out lunch. I forgot about that. After a certain copy pasta started to circulate. Joke's on you with your rain dance. It's a kind of a pity it's a love disc, but hey, a guaranteed hit thunder is a guaranteed hit thunder. As long as the next thing isn't a ground type, we're actually... Yeah, okay, we're pretty good for the fight. The last thing might be a pain. We'll see. See, the other reason I decided that this section is worth replaying instead of trying to like recreate it from memory is that my memory is terrible, so I've literally forgotten all of the encounters, with one exception. Wow, I did not know that, T-Ninja. I am... Man. Look, all I'm saying is that if somebody wants into my heart, I am, no matter who it is, I'm going to be suspicious that they're a serial killer. Okay. So we'll move Cleffa Girl back in. I'll move you back down south. And... Oh, T-Ninja. There... You have no idea how tempted I am now. You come into my stream telling me what I can do. I've just realized that everything in the box, literally everything in the box right now, is either water or bug. except for this Houndoom. That's what we have to work with. All right, well, you know, Teenager, your Cyclops emote convinced me. You're safe for now. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so I think... okay, so first of all, I need to rearrange party so that, if I recall properly, there's a double battle up ahead that is a little spicy. I forgot to heal... okay. You know what? Apparently today is backtrack day, because I forgot to... Forgot to heal Deku before we headed out. I actually think, let's put Yoke up front, just to be safe. And then bad ideas in second, because I never like risking buff sauce unnecessarily. Though we do have another fire type now, so that's good. Please, heal my Mon. I am still a little bit disappointed that the plural of Pokemon is not Pokemen. Is anybody else disappointed by that? It might just be me. That sounds like a very specifically just me issue. Okay. Right, this is a battle. I don't remember what that item is, so we're gonna go get it. Hello, Cricketune. I have no idea how Bug holds up to poison typing. Alright, about average. Now we know. Probably extra sensory? Hope it doesn't have a ground move? Oh, it knows Fake Out. That's neat. That's fine. Hey guys, the rock Pokemon used Rock Throw. It's so creative and original, and I never would have seen that coming. Alright. Ah, right. It was useless. Hang on a second. Oh, I do remember that I talked about coming back here after we fight Claire, because then we can use Waterfall. And we're here. And we're going to go down. Oh. Hi. This definitely isn't the legendary one. Okay. I did not... Okay. I guess we have the root encounter. Oh, God. But you're an electric type. Why'd you have to be an electric type? Okay. I think we swip back in Deku. Okay, and then we'll Fury Cutter. Ooh. That is not what you like to see. Okay. I'm gonna use it one more. Okay, good. Magnet Rise. That's good. Okay. I don't think this faints it, but it might. Well, okay, nothing on this route. That's fine. Hi, Grimer. This is your dad. We're gonna go get milk from the store now. Nobody tell him. Oh. Because I don't have Lapras, I don't have a... Hey, Blorp, what's your water move? Do you... Because you don't... I don't think you know Surf. You definitely don't know Surf. You know so many water moves. About half. It's technically power. Lower speed. Make it fuse. You have a lot of... I'm replacing Bubble Beam with Surf. There's no reason you should not know your Surf. Also, it's fine. I'm definitely not salty about accidentally fainting the Raikou. It's fine. You don't have to ask about it. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, I'll come back when we have Waterfall. If I recall properly, we didn't actually find anything down there anyways. I mean, nothing memorable, clearly, so... Okay. So there's the double battle right outside. Yes, hello, Gramble. Or Snubble, sorry. I was thinking of your father. We're gonna go see him at the milk store anyways, so... Okay. I think Yoken Bad Idea... I don't remember what these trainers have, because again, my memory is terrible. So hopefully this fight is fine. Oh no, this is a terrible fight to have Yoke out on. Yeah, that's just terrible. Okay, Yoke, we're gonna swap you out for... Cleffa Girl. Bad Ideas. We'll use Thunder. Ooh. Does it show me? They have... Yeah, these are their only two. So I think I'm gonna try and get the Deoxys off the board first. Okay, good. Icy Wind isn't too bad. And then for the Steel type, Stonehenge? I keep forgetting that Clefagirl has Explosion, and it always concerns me. Yeah, pal, I agree. Like, it... Two Psychic types, one of them Steel type, the other one Legendary. Yes, Rivers, I know. We're keeping Explosion for, you know, when we know the run is dead and need to make a statement. Okay. So we're away from that. We got an Iron Ball. If I recall, this fight was not particularly scary. Again, no idea what the Pokemon are. I just remember vibes from, you know, the Great Tragedy. Oh yeah, this is a good setup for this. Kind of. No, the Mammothswine is not great. But we can use Poison Tail on the Lotad. And you can be switched out with... I'm gonna go Clefagirl. There was part of me that was kind of tempted on Blorp, but I think Blorp, like... I mean, Blorp is lower level, but still, like, almost 10 levels above them. It would have probably been fine, and I just overshot thought. Ooh, okay. Okay, we're fine. I also forgot Poison was weak to ground, which is a silly thing to remember. Or to forget. Man, I am so great with words, guys. I'm like... If there was a word for, like, people that, like, you know, use words to make things, like a blacksmith, like, that would be the word to describe me. Like some kind of smither of words. Somebody should come up with a word for that. Okay. Wordsmith. Okay, Rivers. Like, leave it to the professional word makers. Authors. Okay, Rivers. I'm gonna be honest. I've read enough books in my life to know for a fact that just because you've published a work does not mean you are good with words. Also, a thesaurus is just a tool. All right, guys. I think... You know what, Rivers? Yeah, that's one that could very, very easily be used to describe me. Would you take... Yeah, I'll take the owner aptitude test. I love how this guy is trying to pawn his business off on, like, a, what, 12-year-old? 11-year-old, I think? Anyway, I'm sticking by the same rules as last time, where we can catch the, like, required... Alright, I'm not upset about this. Like, you have to capture a Geodude to progress the, whole thing with the Safari Zone. I'm wondering if this counts as dupe claws because we caught a Geodude who unfortunately went down in an early fight. I think that this could I don't think this would qualify though, because we haven't actually had specifically a Graveler. So, and a ground type would be nice. So yeah, I think we're gonna catch this. Awesome. Safari Zone done. Oh, hey, Royal Bunny. How's it going? Oh, God. Anybody got good suggestions for the Graveler, Nate? Actually, wait, hold on. I'm gonna back out of this for now. I want to go back and look at what Geodude's name was before it, went south. But yeah, Royal Bunny, we're just got off Zoom with your teacher. Cool. Hopefully good things. Oh, well, that sucks. Hopefully at least a productive conversation then. Or productive meeting. Okay. What was... Oh, to be fair, I forgot about that. Hey, people who know me, we were talking about how my PC doesn't update anymore at all. Ooh, that's rough. Does it have like a... Is it telling you that like it needs updates every time and then it just doesn't update, or after about 37 minutes of searching and we found out it's because it's old? Yeah. That is the curse of old technology. I do have like a old PC that I use for like just a couple very specific things. Nothing that's very intense, but I would not be surprised if that thing wasn't updating anymore. Okay. Version of Windows stopped getting updates and security fixes in 2022. Oh, is it like Vista then? Or 7? I think so, I think the last one they stopped dating was 7. I don't remember. I knew at some point. Wait, hold on. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So it doesn't get... Huh. I found that weird. I was going to go buy more Pokeballs, but I realized that I bought some before this, so... Okay. Let's see if it's Mewtwo again, because last time... Okay, it's not. But it's not a water type, so we'll take it. Sing. 1909 or something like that. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with like specific version numbers of OSs. Like not unless I need to be. Huh, that's weird. Let's see. Let's also do brine, I think. Okay. And then I'll throw a Pokeball. Anyway, Bunny, as you can see, we're Instead of programming today, I've been doing a randomized Nuzlocke, so I'll back that into that today. And we caught a shift tree. Okay, if you saw, but I got to get to stream. Oh, shoot, I missed the notification. Yeah, that's one of the reasons that I was doing, when you tuned in last week, that was actually my first programming stream, and I very specifically started to do it on stream because I knew otherwise I would be, like, up trying to do all sorts of other things, so, it is an alarmingly good, brain hack to get you to do stuff you want to do, or should be doing. Also, anybody got a good name for a shiftery? Oh, I think I know why I didn't get the notifications. I think I have notifications phone-wise turned off. Should fix that. Get swifty. I mean, fair enough. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna... Nah. I was about to be like, we could just go full up Taylor Swifty, but... we don't have enough letters for that. Apologies for all the beeps. Couldn't decide if I wanted it capitalized or not. There we go. No, okay, I see what's going on. All right. There we go. Oh, okay, Rivers. I have not watched a whole bunch of Rick and Morty. I've watched a couple episodes. I do need to... Okay, we're gonna move... Blorp. Just put Rivers back in. We'll temporarily put Cleffa Girl out here so we can get... lunch back from down south so that we can fly back to... All right. Not right now, Ethan. swear to heck, that guy wants to call every time I'm in a Pokemon Center. Okay, back to Blackthorn, where we can then do some fishing right outside the gym. Oh, I did want to check what that Shiftry had. So, we will move you back south. Oh, there's a nice feature to my new perfectly legitimate software where I can finally just switch views for for people. Well, I appreciate it, Bunny. I'm glad that I am entertaining enough to be worth rushing for. Let's see. I'm trying to decide what would be good. Well, I guess I'll still move back Blorp just for the time being, so that we can use Sing on whatever we catch in the water outside the gym. Nope. Keep getting my button presses mixed up for some reason. You know, I do try to be chill. I do, like, I know that there are a lot of people who stream and just come in with all of the energy in the world. And I'm not opposed to it, but, you know, it's kind of one of the things that I feel is, like, at the right time. Like, if you go full force all the time, it's tiring. You know what? I have a shortcut set. I might as well use it. Oh. Ah, dang it. I was looking away and heard the icon, and there we go. Okay, what do we got? Oh! Okay. That's not what I was expecting. Actually, that's really good. That's really good. I like that. For those of you who weren't here last time that I did the randomizer, the stream crashed and I lost all of the randomizer progress, so I've been going back through. This battle, or this lake, we originally caught a Cresselia, and I didn't think we were gonna beat that, but honestly, Latias, I would say, is a better grab. So I'm excited about that. Okay. I'm not going to curse this and say that I really want it. Oh, shoot. Okay. That's actually maybe bad. Don't. No. Don't. Okay, thank you. Oop. Okay. I'm too paranoid about it. We're gonna Ultra Ball this. Oh, dang it. Okay. Please snap out of confusion. Don't hate yourself. I should have gone for the sleep again. Oh, well. You know, it would have been nice. But honestly, I think that... I shouldn't have been using Water Pulse in the first place. That was my big mistake. Oh well. You know what? At least we won't be wasting a whole bunch of money on balls. So, we'll put... I still actually feel like we're in pretty good shape because having a grass type, we now have a grass type, a fire type, and a ground type. And last time we only really ended up with Cresselia, which was great, but it was just one psychic, so think you want to play a game? I mean, yeah, that is the thing, isn't it? You see somebody playing games and it's like, ooh, I want to be playing games. Oh, no, I was gonna... Well... See, now we have so much more option and flexibility than we did. Most of my games bore me anymore. Yeah, I go through those phases too, Bunny. Actually, one of the reasons I started streaming was kind of just... Oh, wait, hold on. We were going to swap you out for... Well, I don't know if it was like something I thought of ahead of times, but like streaming games is a little bit like it has a freshness to it because it feels like it's like I don't know how to put it into words. Well, that's not true. There have been some games where like I tried playing Eye of the Dragon on stream, which was like a first time playing for me, but it definitely was not the most fun to play. I don't know. I'm just getting rambly at this point, but I do fully get the whole, like, you have a whole library of games, but none of them seem interesting at the time. I feel like no matter how many games you have, that's always the problem. My partner has, like, 5 games, I think, that she's, like, really, really into. And even she has days where she's like, no, none of these sound particularly interesting. And the one time I was like, hey, why not get a new game? It might fix that. She pointed out to me that I have 500 games and I still also run into this problem. And I didn't have a good retort, so I stopped saying, oh, just buy a new game to fix that problem, because more options does not always mean... That's fair. To me, pick up a new game means see what, exists on Steam for $2. Except I'm also a hypocrite there, because I just have so many games that I haven't played. And should really just go through that list before I, Shoot, you know what? I forgot to candy the new guys. I should do that. Oh, yeah. Rough. I mean, nowadays I barely have that, because... Rivers... Look, Final Fantasy XIV, great game. Also, a lot of money a month. I've actually thought about getting back into it, but I'm definitely too broke for any kind of subscription thing. But yeah, since returning to school, my finances have like really, really tightened up. So I get that feel. Okay, hold on. I need to make yet another configuration change to my perfectly legitimate software. Okay. Yeah, we're good enough shape for this, yeah. Oh, right. It's gonna candy up. Medicine pocket. All right. Ooh. Wow, this... Okay, I didn't even look at the skill set. This thing knows Spark. That's weird. Well, I mean, randomizer. That's what happens when you randomize moves. User ensnares the foe with a thing, so can't flee from battle. And that could be good if we run into an electric type. There we go. But yeah, more leveling. Rock Blast. That's the 2 to 5 rocks launched in quick succession. That would probably be more useful than Rock Polish. No. Hey, Ryan, indeed it is me, the Teal Dragon. How's it going? Oh, okay. Interesting. That... Alright, that is the most wild sentence I have read today. I'm not gonna lie. Reconnected with my ex-stepmom's old friend. Turns out she's a DJ now, on Twitch now. Wow. Honestly, that does also sound just baller as fuck. Ooh, high jump kick could be interesting for a rock type. I think I'll pass on it, though. Just considering on it. I mean, I could be making terrible choices here. I'm definitely not the pro Nuzlocker, so... Sex demos. That's user interest. Oh, yeah. That's always kind of a crappy situation. I've been in that thing where it's like there's somebody just extremely toxic that you need to cut out, but it means like losing connections to other people that you think are awesome. Or it makes it more difficult to connect with those people, so... Well, I'm glad that you got to reconnect with someone cool. That's good. I'm glad that wasn't a door that was closed forever for you. Do I want to push everybody to 40 already? The level cap for the next fight is 41. So... I'm trying to... I think I can push everybody to 40. I don't think that would be too outlandish. I don't think all 6 of these guys are gonna get up like more than one level with the next couple trainer fights, so we'll get them to max or we'll get them up and then we'll just max them out before going into the Claire fight. Assuming I remember, somebody make sure to remind me to Candy before we go into the Claire fight. I've gone into way too many gym leader fights under level, and we've gotten lucky that they've went as well as they did. I think I'm gonna battle you, and then I'll go back and heal. Ah, yes. The sacred Pokemon, C-Dot. We're gonna Ice Punch it. Oh, and a Numble to follow up. Man. Hey, Rivers, I think you're just gonna totally clean this one fight up. Heck yeah. Okay. So now I'll go back and heal. Hopefully the next couple fights I can just go through and we only need one more healing after this. Look, Rivers. You were doing... Next time, I'm not naming the starter after you. Even if it's an Umbreon, not naming it after you. Oops. There we go. Dang it. Okay. So do I have to do... Yes. So, I've talked about how I have, like, a new soundboard set up, and it has this convenient feature on it that's like a cough button I can hold down when I need to sneeze. And I keep forgetting I have it, so I just lean away from the mic and try to stifle the sneeze and hope it stays in. I'm sure whatever you name after me is probably gonna have to carry you or be sick. Okay, Rivers, it's official. The only thing that you get that gets your name from here on out is the Hoppip line. Or the Sunkern line. Actually, which of those is worse? I can't help but wonder. I kind of feel like a Sunflora might be better than a... what's the final evolution in the Hoppip line? I know that there's... Skiploom, I think. Oh, you poor sweet chick. I'm so sorry, little one. Oh, hang on. Okay, fine. Rivers, you just don't get a name anymore. You've convinced me. Well done. I'm actually really tempted to nickname something not Rivers if I do another run. Oh, that's convenient, actually. We can just surf you. Ooh. Yeah, that might be a problem. Ugh! Okay. Man. That Houndoom pulling out the fighting type move. Huh, that was a little concerning. Okay. Actually, if I recall properly, that was the last of the trainers, so I'm gonna go heal. And then we can battle Claire. All right. Trying to think. Okay, I gotta remember to candy. I need to... Oh, wait, hold on a sec. No, I'm not gonna... Part of me was like, oh, wait, we know what Claire's team is. We can... Or at least two of the... Man, let's be honest. With my memory, I remember one of the Pokemon on her team, and I was considering going and changing up the team accordingly, but I feel like that would be kind of cheap, all things considered. So, I'm going to go into it pretending like I don't know that somehow the randomizer has set her ace to be the very Kingler she would normally have. Nor will I remember how it very nearly wrecked the entire team last time. Oh, right. All right. And to be super duper safe, we're saving before this fight. Just in case my machine dies again. Okay. I forget what you lead with. So let's go. Wait. Hold on. Yes, I would just thought of candies before I saw your message come through, Rivers. Hold. Hold. Hold a sec. How do I... Oh, it looks like I hit the reset button on accident. Oh no. It's a little cheap to... I mean, honestly, okay, I will acknowledge that this is maybe cheating a little bit for Nuzlocke rules, but let's be honest. This is definitely not the most I've violated the rules so far in this run. Just from random shenanigans. But also, Rivers, what the hell? Why did you not remind me earlier? Just because I said I was going to do it, like, 30 seconds ago, doesn't mean I was going to remember to do it. Okay. Cool. Now we save. And yes, I'm saving the ye old-fashioned way because I am using perfectly legitimate software and not just because I forgot what the hotkey for save state is. Rivers, please. How rude. All right. Claire, if that's your real name. Oh, right, a Cinequel was her first. Well, it's a good thing we led with Rivers. It's okay, Bunny. We all space out. Alright, yep, and this is the only other one I know. Oh. Hey, that was a lucky miss. By the way, I suggest naming any cast form after me as they are useless. You know what? Especially in this run, a cast form would probably be pretty useless because unless it's somehow to be fair, the randomizer has been alarmingly nice in some ways, so maybe the cast form would still know Weather Ball. But like really without that, I feel ooh. Okay. So it berries. Is she gonna... Holy crap. Okay. Yep. There she had proportions. I'm actually pretty comfortable with this. I'm trying to remember what we led with last time that led us to having such difficulty. Oh, maybe it was... Because I remember this Kingdra being a major pain. So Survive Rivers. Survive. Oh. It was deserved. All right. That does give us a clear lead in for bad ideas, though, who might be phenomenal for this. Though I do remember bad ideas getting one hit last time. Well, you know what? You were... yeah. Hey, Pixie. I acknowledge you. Okay. Like, I really want to send bad ideas in because of the water typing, but I do remember, I think... we'll try it. We'll see what happens. I mean, after all, it is... the name is Bad Ideas, so, you know what, let's full commit. Holy shit. The bad ideas worked. Hell yeah. Man, I feel like I'm just getting wins right now. Rivers, it was 100% worth it just so that you could, as Deku would put it, die twice. Okay, and then we'll Mud Bomb. Mud Bomb to victory. I said Mud Bomb to victory. Come on, Graveler, work with me here. Oh shoot, I forgot to go and rename the Graveler. That clearly means we can't be using it right now. Poison, poison, poison. You know what, I'll go for one more Mud Bomb before we switch out. Oh, don't worry about it, Pixie. Just Rivers gave me a lot of sass, and then Rivers went down in the fight. And everybody agreed that Rivers deserves to have fainted. Guys, we did it. Deku, of all people, you should be the happiest that Rivers died twice. It wasn't that I couldn't math, Rivers. It's that I was distracted because somebody was heckling me in chat. Oh, wait. I remembered this time. I remembered not to heal the Pokemon before putting it in the box. Alright, everybody. Rivers, our starter, who was brought back from the dead because of bullshit I made up, has once again fallen. R.I.P. May she rest well down south. Luckily enough, we have just a couple of options. Just a couple of options. Just a couple of options up for a water type replacement. actually gonna... Let's level up. I do think it's going to come down to Blorp Birtledude or Lord Manny. So I'm gonna... What's... It's fine, Rivers. We'll be perfectly fine. Do I seem nervous? Do I seem concerned to you? Pixie vote spurt. Okay, I'm gonna level up. Just make sure, like, look over stats and stuff. I know that Manny evolves, which is one of the reasons that she in particular, I want to replace with Boomerang. Huh. Boomerang versus... I think I would want to ditch Revenge for Boomerang. Flatter still has its... Yeah, I'll ditch that. I mean, I'm just going off of vibes, so who knows? Up, it's happening, everyone. We are ascending to divinity. Our Lord and Savior. Spite. No, I don't think Spite. Give up on Spite. Okay. And then just drop one more candy on it while we're here. I did just realize that it is water rock type, and we do have Graveler right now. So I don't know if we need to... I just realized that the Graveler... Okay, well, I just realized the Graveler is holding an Everstone. Which, you know... It don't really need. Okay, I do want to look at their movesets. So, Birtledude does have Hammer Arm and Teeter Dance, which could be useful. And also Nosedive. Gonna be honest, I still think that Blorp would be... Like, we're gonna need both of them to go to the E4 because Birtledude knows Dive, and I don't necessarily want to have to deal with the, like, move forgetter shenanigans. So I think we'll have both in the party for a bit. Matter of fact, we'll go ahead and do that right now. Who do we want to bump for now? Probably yeah. Yoke, we'll get you back later. Oh. And I forgot, we need to fix a nickname issue. Meaning that we need to, borrow lunch again. Because silly me, I forgot to nickname... Oh, people who know me. What's a phrase that I overuse that's not to be fair? Type in your answers while I candy up Blorp and Birtle Dude. Fuck it, we ball. Deku, you seem to have a lot of them right off the top of your head. Yeah, withdraw doesn't give me enough of a defensive increase to... I do like to be honest. Because I plan... We had a Geodude named To Be Fair, and I was looking for options on what we could nickname it as a... Or nickname the Graveler we caught to kind of continue on that tradition for the line. So, To Be Honest is a contender if we can make it fit. I like it a lot, to be honest. Hello, Name Raider. Oh, whoops. Nope, I wanted to start. Is it gonna be? I think we're gonna have to squish it to be. Honest. Perfect fit. All right. Welcome, To Be Honest, to the team. Okay. So, at this point, oh, sorry, we do need to go back to Blackthorn. I was about to be like, we can just go on to the E4, but I forgot to go get the badge from Claire, who's a jerkface. and being like, ooh, you don't deserve the badge. Nah. I'm not sure if y'all know. I've learned like an interesting. I might stream a game if I can pick one like I like enough to play right now. Yeah, that's fair. That is something I've struggled with a few times. There are days where I'm like, I literally don't know what to play, and I'm just looking over my list until something inspires me. I think we'll get Swifty back into... Wait, hold on. I'm gonna move Cleffa back in, actually. That's fair. I actually utterly hate horror games. Certain games. There are certain ones, like if it's like a psychological get in your head horror, I really like that. But if it's like jump scare horror, there are survival horror. Yeah, that's not really my thing either. Because one of two. Here's the thing that always happens with like survival horror and jump scare horror kind of stuff is, oh yeah, the atmospheric stuff is great. There's a lot of horror games that end up becoming more, and this is like Five Nights at Freddy's or like the survival games. Sometimes they become more annoying than they do scary after a while. At least some of the ones I play. To be fair, I haven't actually played a Five Nights at Freddy's game, but I've played enough like jump scare style games that like I've run into that issue where it stops being like a scary experience and just starts being kind of obnoxious. FNAF games might actually be an exception there. I don't know. Hello, Execute. Hey guys, remember when we had Execute before it went down south? Because I don't. Oh yeah, I do. Because what we're... oh gosh. I remembered the name and then I lost it instantly. Layers of fear, yeah. I mean, when it gets dark at night, I can see why, you know, maybe flirting with disaster a little bit. Oh, hey, I just remembered, we get a capture in Dragon Den. We'll see what it is. Oh, but first we gotta fight. Oh, hey, hold on a second. What's the level cap for the next rival fight? If I actually had people in stream, I'd probably be mostly okay. Okay. Just remembered the part of the game I'm at. Yeah, I haven't played it, so I'm not... Like, I wouldn't know what part you're at, but I'm guessing it's a part that, might be, on the more intense side, I'm guessing. Oh, yeah. I do consider myself lucky there. I don't have any major, like, phobias that, like, a game can play on. Oh, ooh. Intense. Right. Silver. Oh my god. Ethan. Shut up. Sorry guys, give me just a moment. I'm wanting to make sure. So yeah, Victory Road. His highest is gonna be... Oh, interesting. So his highest level is actually 40, which is below... What? Rivers, stop trying to scare the new people away. She's only been here since Thursday. But also the idea of a spider doll is that sticks with you. So I guess that means the next Elite Four member would be our next level cap. Who's only 42. Holy crap, the levels are tight here. Okay. So, I guess we're just keeping everything at 41 for a bit. Well, dude. This is both true for the trainer I am fighting, Kobe, and Rivers. Chill. Wait, hold on. What does Grudge do again? What does Grudge do? I'm not dead, am I? I hope I'm not dead. Something about a Ho-Oh doing chatter really amuses me. Yeah, there are so many trainers with legendaries, and then here's me having failed to catch any of the legendaries I've come across. Luckily enough, that Ho-Oh had a just utterly cool. Had an utterly useless moveset. Why did Steel Mail have a unique jingle to it? Since we've run into Ho again to get another... Hold on. Hold on a second. I think that's funny. All right, chat, poll is live. Gonna actually move the poll over here. Oh yeah, well, unfortunately, Pelipper's already dead, Pixie. I mean, down south, definitely. Yeah, I'll leave the poll. Ignore the time active on the poll. I'm just gonna run it until I get the dragon scale, and we'll see where things are at. Player fear is the only thing that seems interesting in the game library. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna fight her. We can come back to her. Yeah, Bunny, I'm sorry. That sounds rough choice. Oh, hey, we can catch this. Because this is our encounter for this area. Yay. Another bug. I should have been fishing. You are right, Pixie. It is not a water type, and it does get points for that. Yeah, I'll just keep throwing. Wait, hold. No, it doesn't count because the other one turned into a Wormadon. I was about to be like, wait, Dupe Claws, we can move on from this, but we cannot. Hell yeah. Mothim nicknames, if anybody has them. Actually, go ahead and dump your nicknames real quick. I am gonna be right back. I am back. I see that names have been recommended. And I kind of know which one I'm gonna go with. Everybody meet Mothta. I reserve the name Doll Spider for... You know what? If we run into a Surskit, yes, Doll Spider is a great name. Okay, we got Mothta. And now I can start popping... I still have some... See, I'm really annoyed that we didn't get the Latias, because I have two, not just one, but two Soldew that we could have slapped on it. So that's why I really wanted that one. Anyway, we'll use some repels. Guys, how much do I want that item? I don't want enough. I've decided. Also, I don't think anyone knows Whirlpool yet. Oh boy, I didn't want to have to... Okay, it's fine. I will have... Rivers, last time that happened, no. No, I'm not risking it for the biscuit. I went with Mothta because it was a typo, and I find typos funny. Okay, hang on. We're gonna go... Because I was dumb. And I don't want to... Again, I don't want to fiddle too much with, like, HM stuff. What we're gonna do... This game has so many HMs. I always forget, like, Gen 2... Especially this game, there's so many HMs. Oh, I was gonna have... No, this is the mark. God, brain work. This is it, right? Move deleter, yes. Okay. Actually, do we have a heart scale? No, we have no heart scales. The randomizer hates us. Are you? You are, right? Ultimate moves. Oh, that's for starter Pokemon, right? This Pokemon already knows the move I've offered to teach. Wait, what? What move? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it knows Hydro Cannon. Right. Oh, actually, that's... Let's see. Blazing Fire, yeah. Okay. Do we still have a starter that's a lot like an actual genuine starter? Because I know that we had a few of them for a while before Alligator bit the dust. I'm trying to remember if we have another one. Well, we have Blaziken. I thought there was another one we had at one point, but I just don't remember what it was. Anyway, you must be the move deleter. Yes. Because I don't really... We're gonna have him forget... Die... Actually, wait a minute. The ultimate move person could teach Hydro Cannon. So we can just forget Hydro Cannon and reuse that later. And then if we need... Also, holy crap, has that... that poll has been on screen. I am waiting for one more vote from anybody. Oh, wait, why are we still carrying lunch around? I don't need no stinking lunch. We will have to have streaks another night? I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about, but... yeah, we'll talk. We can talk. I'm gonna try... I'm gonna bring this into the party just so I can level it up, see what it's got. Oh, geez, what was it? I thought there was a game I played recently that was... Bunny... It's been making the rounds lately. You might like Me-Side. Oh, yeah, that's right. That is fair. Is it My Side, Me-Side? M-I-S-I-D-E. But yeah, like that does cost money. Like I don't the only knowledge I have of like free horror games is Doki Doki Literature Club. Okay. Whirlpool. Use. Yes. And teach it to Birtle Dude. Get Hydro Cannon. Oh, right. The repel wore off. Deku. No need to be so... Why did you have to make it so real? What are okay, guys. I gotta pass a quiz. It's gonna be real hard. What is a Pokemon to me? Friend, now that we don't have rivers around. What helps you win battles? Shooting. I feel training. Why not? What kind of trainer do you wish to battle? Anyone. What's the most important for raising Pokemon? Live. Which is more important? Both are important. Guys, we did it. We showed that Claire. Oh, give me 1 second. I guess there's no point in asking that you did fail. Man. Claire... Alright, we got the Rising Badge. And it looks like No has won for the poll, so Rivers remains dead. R.I.P. I do agree, Deku, that it would have been very funny. All right. Now the other big question. Actually, it's not even a question. I'm just doing it. I have decided we are not going to go just to the Elite Four. We are going to go... I don't know. I missed it, but I did. Honestly, it may have been... It may have just been the conversation happened. The poll software that I'm using, I believe, actually will also pick up words. So it could have been that somebody just started a message with no, and the poll software went, fair enough, and closed it. If I recall, there's an item over here. It probably won't be a very good item. Oh. But I don't know. It might have been like a false no, but it was the tiebreaker, so I went with it. And Rivers, if you cared, maybe you should have voted. Because I only saw Deku and Pixie vote. Maybe it was you who put in the second no. Super Rebel. Okay, that should get us out of here. Also, I just realized I have absolutely no clue what item we just picked up. All right, Rivers. Would you have voted? Would you have voted for yes? Because if that's the case, I'm willing to do one thing. Look, if you say yes, you know what? I'm gonna do it anyways. Because I'm still not convinced that no was a true vote. And if you're being a pill, I'm just gonna... Heads is yes, tails is no. Okay, we're gonna revive Rivers again. Admittedly, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted that to be the result because I think it's just really funny, the idea. I'll put in one stipulation. Every time we run into a Ho-Oh, we can revive a Pokemon, but only if it's Rivers. I appreciate the thought, Pixie, but I'm standing by the decision. And also, Hardly's 3, I appreciate the honesty. You're so brave. Anyway, we're gonna fight these twins now. And hope that they don't have an electric type, because both of my first slots are water types. I just realized. Okay, we're good. Ish. We're gonna sing the Poliwrath. Then we're gonna Hammer Arm. Yeah, we'll Hammer Arm the Poliwag. Get it off the field. Hardly. Look, man. You're absolutely right. These two are into some poly shit. Let's see. Let's hope it doesn't have water absorb, but at least we'll know. Okay, it does have water absorb. Good to know. I think I'm gonna swap out Blorp for bad ideas then, and we'll just thunder it to hell. And hope it doesn't wake up this turn. Okay, good. We've as good as won this. Oh. Well, that was unexpected, but also did not do enough damage to be scary. Man, Poliwrath is fast if it outsped us 6 levels below. Holy crap. Okay. White Herb... What does White Herb do again? Also, where is White Herb? Trying to remember what it does. Restores any lowered stat in battle. Okay. That's not too bad. Oh, Bunny, what game did you decide on? Oh, hello again, Claire. The floor is jelly. I haven't heard of it. Well, we got Dragon Pulse now. That's good. Yes, Claire, I understand. You have a lot to say. You're a very wordy individual. All right, Bunny. Have fun with the stream. I might send everybody your way afterwards. Oh, hey, Sim. Lurk away. Wait, hold on a second. Okay, never mind. Okay. So now... Now we're going to go to the Whirlpool Islands, because there's an encounter there, plus there's Lugia. And I kind of want to see... Oh, whoops. For some reason, I stopped a step short. But yeah, I kind of want to see what the Lugia encounter is, because if we go up to that thing, and it's just like a binary, that would be very funny. I followed Bunny. Oh, so I'll go ahead and share this. I think the plan is to raid her later But see if I can do a shout out. So everyone, Bunny, who was just in here, actually streams under a different account. So I'm gonna shout out Royal Queen there. We're gonna be rating her when the stream's done if she's still playing. But I want to drop that in for anybody, like, if you guys are more interested in seeing what the Flores Jelly is about, then you're welcome to head over there and see what it's about. But at least give her a follow. Okay. We're gonna... We still have to go in here to... Okay, so... Because y'all voted for it, Rivers is once again back from the dead. We're gonna also grab lunch so that we can fly around places. Oh shoot, I just realized. Shoot, okay. If we're gonna go there, then that means we have to beat all 5 of the all 5 of the kimono girls. What level are they at? Like, I don't think they count as bosses, but... I don't know if their Pokemon are level 38. Okay, that's manageable. As long as we can pivot quick. So... Oh, nope. Still need to be in here because we need to use lunch to fly back to Ecruteak. By the way, Sim, after your stream yesterday, should we start referring to you as Nightmares? I've been wondering about that. Cause I know that you're doing the big rebrand. But also you're lurking, so I don't know if Rivers, you do this to me. You make me have to click on links. I don't know if that's stream friendly. Okay, let me correct. I don't know if this is YouTube friendly, so I'm just gonna show this on stream and maybe censor it before it goes on YouTube. I don't know. But yeah, this is poor Rivers after too many reses. I'm actually going to save that. That might be funny to keep for... Who is that artist? I can't read their signature or else I'd chat them out, but that's actually really good artwork. So, okay. So now, okay, I want to put Shiftry back in. I'm just trying to anticipate. Oh, and I'll go ahead and level up Mothim just to see what it's got moveset-wise. But we might end up dropping in To Be Honest instead. In place of Motma. Mothta. I regret that name. It's difficult to say. But also it's kind of funny, so I don't regret it. I am truly an enigma. Alright. Candy up. You a lot. Learned Fake Out. Okay. You know, using candies is certainly less time consuming than just grinding. But I think it's just about the same amount of boring to watch. Okay. So you currently know Fury Cutter, Powder Snow, Fake Out, and Pluck. I mean, we could ditch Powdered Snow for Barrier. Barrier could be a pretty good move. In case of emergency. Air Slash is physical. No, it's special. You have a weakened special defense. Nah, I think we keep Pluck in this case. Attack order. User calls it. Okay, that's actually really good. You can know attack order. That's great, actually. I love that for you. This Mothim might actually end up being a Mothta. Might be a pretty good member team, actually. That or she'll faint when I take her into this place me with String Shot. No. What was I thinking? String Shot. Oh, I just realized we could teach... We have a few different bug Pokemon. We could teach one of them U-Turn. Which would actually be really useful. Holy shit. Wait, what? Oh man, that's so tempting. Hold on. Hang on a second. Need to look some stuff up here real quick, people. Give me a second. So Brave Bird is a very good move. But Mothim doesn't have a particularly high health pool. Like, its HP stat is pretty low, which I was fairly certain of, but I looked it up just to double check because I wanted to know, and it's not fantastic. Which makes me a little concerned to do it, and since, you know what, it's not... Pluck also has some utility, so I think no to Brave Bird, which hurts my heart. Oh, no. Screw it, we're gonna go for it. I tried to talk myself out of it, but, like, it's too good a move. No, I'm not going to forget a move to learn Smash. Or Splash. Not gonna delete a move and replace it with Splash. Jeez. Randomizers go crazy, man. How much does defense order? Raises defense and special defense at the same time. Versus barrier, which sharply raises defense stat for everybody in the party. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bail on defense order, or defend order. Okay. Cool. So everybody's 41 now. Yes. Okay. The one thing I was considering is we still have a copy of U-Turn. I'm gonna double check the other bug Pokemon that I have too. Did you... Could have sworn one of these guys learned U-Turn. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, for now, pull Dustox into the party. Oh, I should have seen if Mothim learns Fly. That would have been good to know. Because then we wouldn't need to keep bringing lunch back from down south. Okay, nope. Keep doing this. But I want my candies. Bag. So I'm going to put Dustox in the party because each of these trainers is going to have one Pokemon, which isn't going to give us a lot of room to pivot. And so by using U-Turn, because Dusty already knows it, we'll be able to quickly get out Pokemon that are effective against the Tail Glow. User's tails and flashlights to focus his mind, sharply raising its attack. Ooh, that's a sharply raising attack stat. Oh, but that's special attack, and you are... And for some reason, all of the moves you've learned are physical attacks. Why? Yeah, we're not gonna learn Tail Glow. If we run across a heart scale, maybe we'll come back to that, but we haven't learned a single special move yet. No, you're not gonna learn String Shot. Okay. Should have learned Tail Glow so it could be like... No. Look. Sparkle Bottom was gone well before Dusty came along. Dusty doesn't even know. Okay. So that also means we're going to put Dusty out front. And Rivers buffs off Swifty, Bad Ideas, gives us a lot of good coverage. And in all other cases, we can switch into Clever Girl. Okay. And the Poke Center is right below us, so we can heal after every single fight, because I don't think we have to do them all at once. Wait. Hold on. I missed a... Do I have to go back to New Barktown first, and then I can go and get... I think that's the way that goes. Okay. Here we go, planning everything out, and I'm not even allowed to go yet. Hey, Blorp. It was nice having you on the team. Okay, so we're going to try and use... Mothta and teach it Fly. Which I guess would replace Brave Bird if it learns that. No, okay, it doesn't learn Fly. I didn't actually think it did, I just needed to know for sure. Okay. So. Mothta. You're gonna go back in here. Okay. Then we're gonna grab everyone's favorite dead Pokemon lunch. Look, Tales of the Legendary Sparkle Bottom are, you know, they're... I was about to say they're grossly exaggerated, but then I kept having flashbacks to all of the times that U-turn saved us. Here's the thing. Is it really that Sparkle Bottom was amazing, or was it that the move U-turn was amazing? Because I kind of feel like Sparkle Bottom itself wasn't, like... Sparkle Bottom... Was it him? Or her. I can't remember which one Sparkle Bottom, like what Sparkle Bottom's gender was. But Sparkle Bottom, like, alone, probably not that great. But you know who is that great? The move U-turn. Guys, we got it. We got the Master Ball. Oh, okay. Now the Kimono girls are working for me. Oh yeah, it's a Volbeat, it's only male. Duh. So yeah, Sparkle Bottom, was it really that he did that he was invaluable to the team? Or was it that the move U-turn was invaluable to the team? And I did see that you answered yes to that, Rivers. I flew to the wrong town. You need to go to Ekritique. You know what? We're going to learn, because Dusty is going to use U-turn. And if Dusty's U-turn ain't as spectacular, then we know, in fact, that the loss of Sparkle Bottom may have been the biggest tragedy of that particular stream. Didn't we lose Sparkle Bottom to get Volt Dad, who then was super clutch but also died in the Morty fight? Because I feel like that was the chain of events, if I recall properly. That is the stream that is lost. So, I do have my notes for that stream somewhere. I saw them when I was looking for the other notes, which was really, really strange for me. Hang on. Oh, damn it. I started to look for the old notes, and only now did I find the old notes, where I was reminded that we caught a Sunkern named Disappointment. I had forgotten about that. Damn it. Oh, well. It's fine. We're not going to have any more crashed streams, right? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I have those notes around here somewhere. I haven't gotten rid of them. Been trying to save them, but apparently I haven't been putting them in the smartest places. So we'll get around to it. Anyway, we don't need to look at the south box anymore. We need to pull Dusty into the team and put her out front. Okay. And then I'll save, just in case. Oh. Hello, Maroon. It was pointed out to me, by the way, that Maroon is in fact not the opposite of Teal. And that the color red, just straight up red. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, no. I think I get a chance to... No. I'm not ready. I need to save. Yeah, technically the exact opposite of Teal is red if you are looking at it as an RGB spectrum. If you were looking at it in classic RYB, then it would be a... What was that? Like a burnt orange or something? I don't know. Okay. Yep, I'm ready. Let's fucking go. Okay. Not super scary. Yeah, and the CYMK thing, like, there is, like, a triad there, so Maroon still really does work. Okay, I think I'm gonna shift into... Let's go with Swifty. Actually, I never checked Swifty's... Okay, Leaf Storm Absorb. Did I... Hold on. No, I leveled Swifty. Okay. Weird, I don't remember, like, having to teach it moves or anything, so... Oh, Leech Seed Absorb. That's actually a good combination. We'll just use Absorb. I think that that's going to be good enough to get this thing down. I feel like that's not going to work out for you the way you think it is, Psyduck. Okay, Psyduck down. 1 of 5. Okay. This is a Vileplume. I do still think that I'm going to switch out on this. Just because Dusty being able to switch for us is going to be vitally important for the next few fights. This seems like a job for Buff Sauce. Oh, and it missed its attack. Perfect. Okay. And then we Fire Fang and we win. Perfect. Okay, so that's 2 of 5. Rivers? Rivers, I swear to God. Oh. Oh, how the turntables. Rivers, remember when you said that I should nickname a cast form after you? And the one move it learns is Thrash. And it got a critical... Hey, Rivers, stop hitting yourself. That was a weird fucking... That was not expected. That was dumb. This cast form should not know Thrash and should not have gotten a crit. Rivers, you're beating yourself up. Ironically, I'm actually kind of glad, so that's 3 of 5. I'm a little bit glad that we sent out Rivers, because Rivers was probably one of the few Pokemon that could actually tank that. Okay. Weasel. So in this case, we U-turn into... Oh, it outsped. Okay. Interesting. So bad ideas, probably? I'm going to go back to Swifty, actually. Mostly because if Swifty goes down, it's not as big a deal in my head. And we get some speed. Actually, Swifty I should probably put more value on because it's a pretty darn good Pokemon. All right, last one, folks. What's it gonna be? Well, damn. Okay. Not gonna lie, I kind of wished, Kind of wish Rivers didn't take as much of a hit, but quite frankly, hey, Swifty, I guess that you're gonna get us through the kimono girls. Oh, it does know Mirror Coat, though. Hang on a second. I just want a reminder on the moves real quick. So that's... Sorry, this is special. This is physical, right? No, that's special. Iron Tail is physical. Okay. Mirror Coat scares me, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, Cladle's arms just... But if we hit it hard enough, then we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, Cladle is a doll. So you know what? Probably a good thing that Bunny's not around, now that I think about it. Matter of fact, if I were playing Infinite Fusion and we had a Cladle Ariados mix, we would be in trouble. All right, we are set up to go and find that Lugia. Ethan. You know I should just stop answering his calls, because if I keep answering them, he's gonna think I'm into him. And I didn't get his hopes up like that, but like, it's so incessant. He never lets like go to voicemail. It just keeps ringing. All right, so we are gonna move this just because my OCD will not let me not. Who do we want in the party for... Oh, well, we're gonna need Birtle Dude because it's the one that knows all the moves that we're gonna need. However, first we're gonna need to go and get lunch back from down south. So I guess Birtle Dude can just stay in box 1. Okay, yeah. Anyway. Hi, Lunch. Yeah, you're definitely alive. Okay. Is it... Oh, shit. Now I need to remember how to actually get through... Wait, no I don't. I don't need to remember how to get through Whirlpool Islands. I have the internet. And if I didn't have the internet... So, fun fact. I love Pokemon Silver. Because it was the first Pokemon game I owned. Not the first one I played, but the first one I owned. I was, like, Gold and Silver both. But when I got it, I got a Prima guide for it. And that thing is well loved, but I still have it. It is one of my very... There's not a lot of possessions that I would say like are prized possessions. Weirdly enough, that's one of them. That and my 6-disc box set of the original Baldur's Gate are like my two big gaming things. And if I had to round it out to 3, I would say that my Skyrim map is also amongst those. But those are like the 3 things. Amongst the things! I'm getting rambly. Whirlpool... Oh, Whirl Islands, my bad. I wanted to look up a map because I always forget which entrance I need to go in to get down there. Okay. So the northeast entrance. Got it. Okay. I thought so when I was looking at maps, but I just wanted to make sure. So yeah. In that case, we're going to fly to Olivine and head south from there. I think that there might be one trainer battle we'll be risking. But that's an acceptable risk. So, we will take Blastoise, who currently knows Whirlpool. Gotta put Rivers back up front because, you know, if Rivers dies, there's always a Ho-Oh showing up chance that we'll get it back. So yeah, away we go. You know, there's a part of me that wishes that, like, as we were playing, I was getting photos with Cameron. Because it would be really nice to have photos of all of our friends that have died along the way. And Rivers. Rivers there, ever constant. You're fucking kidding. Okay, I'm sorry. I have been looking for Dig for so long. Like, I have wanted that move for so many situations because I've had ground types that have not known ground type moves. And so I've wanted to find Dig so that I could teach it to a Pokemon that could use it. And about 90% of the time that I've wanted it, I could have had it. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. Okay. So this person. I think I have to battle them, but they're going to be pretty low level. Also, I'm going to save, because this game, if something crashes... I don't want to have to fight the Kamino girls again. I feel like that went about as well as it could. Okay. Well, guys, I think we might win this one. Huh. Okay. I think we win this one too. Okay. I think we're fine. Shoot, I just realized. It might have been smarter... Okay, I'm actually going back up. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to get Blorp instead of Rivers. Specifically because Blorp knows Sing, and we're going to have 2 encounters in here. I don't know what they're going to be, because Lugia may not be Lugia. I'm still a little confused, because I think that the dogs are still the dogs. I don't know if those were randomized, so the legendaries might still just be their normal legendary selves. Which, if that's the case, then having Blorp in the party becomes essential. However, there's also the chance that we catch a level 45, like, Magikarp. So... which honestly probably wouldn't be that bad because Gyarados kicks ass. However, it would be yet another frickin' water type. Okay. I don't know if I would have been in that trainer's line of sight, but I did not want to risk it. Okay. So... oh. Oh, they're dark. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on. I'm just double checking the route here so that I don't. Joey. Yeah, guys, talk with Joey while I look at the map. Wait, is Joey actually asking to fight me again? Fuck off, Joey. Okay. So, it looks to me like it's actually a lot easier to get there than I thought. So. Like, Joey thinks that he's tough shit just because he has an Arcanine that's technically not an Arcanine. Okay. So now, I don't think I can fall here. Okay, I do have to travel back, so I'm going to use a soup. Again, I'm not totally convinced that the Lugia isn't going to be a Lugia. I might have screwed up something in the settings, but if it is, I want to catch it. So I'm going to wait to actually do the random encounters down here until... Why is it brighter down here than it is up top? Hi, friend. We're gonna talk in just a sec. Oh, I can't reach those without... I see. Okay. That's fine. I don't really care about items. That thing you have. You found it. Please go ahead. Thanks. Oh, Toxic Orb. That actually... You know what? Not gonna lie. We throw that on our boy. Our muck boy, whose name I'm forgetting. Shoot. Yoke. We throw that on Yoke? That could be a pretty damn... Because it has a recovery move. It has acid armor. And it would have, like, naturally recurring recovery. That thing would be... If we set it up properly, it would make Yoke incredibly badass. Alright. Guys, we're gonna catch Lugia. But first, there's dancing. Oh my gosh, guys. It's my dad. He's finally back from the store. The only question is, did he bring the milk? Alright. Gonna bonk all over the place. Gonna save the game again, even though I did just one cutscene ago. And we're gonna see if this Lugia is in fact a Lugia. And if it is, I'm gonna freak out. Because I don't think I'm in a place where I can catch a Lugia. Oh, we have to surf to it. Interesting. I do think you had to surf an original. That was not a Lugia sound. This is not a Lugia. Oh my god. It's a repeat capture. It's a Carnivine and we've already caught a Carnivine. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Nope, it wasn't Dad after all. That's... It's funny, but I can't explain how incredibly angry I am that this is a repeat. Because in all other situations, like, I could be like, okay, fine, we can run from it and, like, re-roll somewhere in the grass. This is the one thing that we can't re-roll. The name of the other one, I believe that we called it, quote, art. I mean, I guess technically the dupe clause says we can pass, we don't have to. So I'm gonna go ahead and catch it just to be safe. Well, Pixie, you see, Rivers recommended we named the first one Hentai, which we didn't do. You know what the best thing about this is? It's level 45, meaning that it's above the level cap, and we can't use it until after the Elite Four. No, Rivers, if we reload it will not be different. Because the randomization is determined by the seed. So all of the routes are set in stone, and all of these encounters are also set in stone. Also, I can't run from this now, so we legit just have to capture it with Vaporeon out, or we're in trouble. And I don't like that it's several levels higher than me and has a type advantage. Okay, it doesn't matter. We got it. Hey, guys. If art is so great, then why haven't they made art too? Well, I got news for you. They did. Oh, Not Dad would have been a great name for it. I might rename it. Because that would be very funny. Anyway, gotta save again. I'm so obsessed with the possibility of crashes. Man, that was the most anticlimactic thing. Alright, so I think the goal is to get back to Olivine, and once we're back there, I'll wrap for the night. And we'll raid Royal Queen, who is Bunny. Okay. What is our encounter, ladies and gentlemen? Alright. Alright, I'm not mad about this. Xatu is not a bad Pokemon. And honestly, if it has a better move pool, it would be pretty baller, because it doesn't learn Psychic until a kind of stupid high level. I think we can probably just Great Ball it? Pixie, I do like Fly Stripper as a name. That's really funny. Okay, how about let's shift gears to Psychic Bird that can see the future. One of the Pokemon that legitimately could have, you know, stopped 9/11. Deku, I'm gonna let me cook you. Yeah. Dad? Dad? Just this is what we'll all know. But it's just like, instead of, are you my dad? It's just like, oh, Dad? Oh, right, I forgot to... I'll be honest, I'm glad we got the Natu over the coughing. Let's go ahead, Super Repel again. Is there a different route I can take to leave here that gives me more items? Not really. I'm kind of locked in one particular area. Like, there's a bunch of items on this cave, and I think it would be interesting to see what they are. But since there's the possibility that they're literally all garbage, like, I don't know if I want to take time just exploring the cave. Wait, is she? She was on earlier. Oh, yeah. That she is. Huh. Weird, I pulled her up earlier and she was around, so... I don't know, maybe something came up. I mean, we'll find somebody to raid. That's not a concern. Okay. I just wanted to grab that. And then this will put us... I don't know where this is going to put us out. Which island are we on now? Okay, so we are on... Just want to know what town is going to be the fastest to get back to. Looking at the map. Okay, I think that we're on the southwest island. So... That actually makes things pretty easy, because we can just go out here and go to Cinnlewood. Okay. Okay. Cool. In that case, so I'm gonna do one more thing. I'm just gonna get us in position to be ready for next stream. Hey, you know what this means? We now, once again... Wait, okay, first of all, I do want to double check that the first Carnivine was named, in fact, Art. Yes, it was. I did not get that wrong. If we could give longer names, I would have just literally named it Art 2, the sequel to Art. Okay, so we're going to switch you in, and we're going to switch... Oh, wait, nope. I'm going to put Lapras in. We're not, because we need... Okay. I'm actually especially glad that we caught the Natu, because then we can have a flying type that's alive on the team, at least when it evolves into Xatu. Because we're about to go into, like, the Elite Four push. Oh, but I don't... yeah, and that's... Sorry, we're about to go into the Elite Four push, and that's rough if you don't have a way to, like... Because there's no, like, Pokeboxes or anything along the way, so it's kind of a scary... Where are my candies? There they are. It can be kind of a scary route if you don't have a way back. Guys, Dad is evolving. Your dad evolved into Natu. I love that. I didn't even think about it. Oh, that's great. Wait, extreme speed? Okay. Holy shit. This thing knows, like, Psycho Cut off the bat. It's gonna... The Pokemon taking its place will have its step. Oh, no. No, I don't want to... I don't want something that makes you faint. Nah, I think I'm just sticking with Dad. But I see where you're coming. Like, Xatu does have a little bit of a pudge. Zen Headbutt. I think we keep Psycho Cut because Psycho Cut has a high chance of crit. Well, it's just more reliable. But I do like me some flinch, though. And that's more guaranteed, damn it. I think I'm going to keep Psycho Cat. I just don't want to take the risk of missing at a critical moment. However, I think we also have... no spite. We have a few... I think we have 4 encounters? On our way to the Elite Four? Because one for the route... there, like, or 2 for the routes there, 1 for Victory Road, and then 1... Doesn't the cave on that route count as its own separate thing? What is that? Kanto Route 28? $27. Yeah, because it has Tojo Falls, which is technically its own area, albeit a very small area. So yeah, we have 4 whole encounters on the way back. Oh, yeah. And Teach Fly. You know, I love old Pokemon games a whole lot. I will say, the decision to make HMs, like, its own separate thing instead of taking up a move in the move pool is a change I'm actually pretty okay with. Alternatively, if they had made all of the moves, like viable moves, like Surf and Fly and Dive are all very useful, but a lot of the other ones are not particularly good. Also, we are specifically flying to Cherry Grove because there is no PC connected, like there's no way to access Bill's PC from Little Root. And we are going to keep Blorp because Blorp knows Sing. We're also going to throw in... Oh yeah, cut is actually pretty decent, especially since it has... Oh, Strength is the other one that's kind of viable because it's at least 80 base damage. Like, it's not fantastic, but it's pretty decent. Cut is pretty okay because I think it's 70 damage. We'll look at him in a second. I think Cleffa Girl is gonna stay here. Also, we're reaching a point where we're gonna have to decide if we want to take Cleffa Girl into the Elite Four with us or not. And if we're gonna evolve her, because I don't care about you, Ethan. So, okay. So Fly, pretty decent. 2 turns, but 90 damage. Cut. 50 power, even less than I thought. I think that they bumped it up at one point, like Generation 6? Which would have been the last one before they introduced Ride Pokemon. But yeah, 50, even with the, like, I think it has improved crit. No, it doesn't. I must be thinking... No, I'm thinking of Slash. Yeah, cut is worthless. I mean, not worthless. 50... Well, 50 is on par with Tackle, I think. Yeah, Fly is 90, which is pretty decent. Surf is actually, like, one of the best water moves. Strength is 80, which is really damn good. Waterfall is 80, but physical, which for... something like a Gyarados or a Blastoise is really decent. But Whirlpool has 15 power, and it's one of those, like, traps foes for 5 turns, and those have never really felt useful. Tackle is 30 and 40? I thought it was 40 and 50. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Is Tackle really that bad? Oh, okay. So I've read it. Gen 1 through Gen 4, Tackle was 35. In Generation 5 and 6, they increased it to 50%. And then in Generation 7 and onwards, they decreased it to 40. They just can't decide what they want Tackle's power to be. Holy crap, that's the wildest change. I've looked at a lot of Pokemon changes over the years. That's the wildest, like, damage changes that I've seen, because it's, like, all over the place. That's weird. Wild. Okay. Well, I looked it up on Bulbapedia. It says, like, it initially started out at 35 damage. Did we have something die early? We can really easily rectify this if we had something die early in the run. Or not rectify, but specify. Clarify. There we go. Let's see. Except, wait, hold on. I don't think I've seen a single Pokemon that actually knows Tackle in this randomizer. Tickle, that's close. But I don't think that any of them actually know Tackle. Volt Tackle. Why am I doing it this way? This is a dumb way to move it. Do it. Yeah, we Tackle, one of the most common moves in the entire game. No Pokemon that we've seen has had it. That's kind of beautiful. Anyway, okay, let's go back to the main box instead of looking at dead people. And I'm gonna lock it in. Yes, this is the party I want to use to push towards the E4. Okay. So we're gonna do a run back here. Oh, okay. Oh, this is what I was thinking of. I know you can make the run back to Little Root without touching any of the grass, so... Wait, do we want to see if we can find God for old time's sake? Ah, dang, just a Tangela. Ah, well, worth a try. Guess God is indeed dead. Nah, we're good. Okay. So, I think this is where we're going to call it for tonight. We really only have our push to the E4 left, and then the Elite Four themselves. So, the next stream, depending on how the trip to the E4 goes, I'm guessing what we have either 1 or 2 streams left. It'll really depend on how long it takes to get to the Elite Four. Because if we do that in like less than 2 hours, then we can probably just go into the Elite Four and, you know, get stomped. But yeah, Thursday will probably be a programming stream, just for anybody who's interested. Also, I'm gonna plug this because we're getting close. We're 16 away from me being affiliate. So, you know, if you know any people that, you know, would enjoy this content or whom you have embarrassing photos of, maybe recommend that they follow the channel so that, you know, I can start getting a small bit of money for doing this and be less broke. You know, just if it can happen. It would be nice to see if we can make that happen by the end of February. But we'll see. That might be too optimistic, but yeah, that's where we're at. So we're gonna head out. Let's see who is live. Oh god, I still have the creepy picture of Lapras open. Yeah, pity Queen is offline. Instead, ooh. Let's go ahead and raid Sim. Wonders is also online, but we raided him Sunday, so... We'll definitely have to catch Queen some other time, though. All right, guys. Raid is launched, so apparently, yeah, we're just gonna surprise him by dropping in on him, as is appropriate. But yeah. So we're headed over there. Hope y'all have a nice night, and I'll see you on Thursday.